Laundryezy is a technology-driven laundry services company with reach across Nagpur and Thane. Laundryezy provides affordable and convenient way to getting your iron, wash, laundry and dry clean done with prime quality. Their convenient free pickup and drop slot chosen by you provides laundry and dry cleaning services with best quality. To know more about this business opportunity, we have invited the team of Laundryezy, the founder and CEO, Mr. Rajeshi, and the co-founder and director, Mr. Sudarshanji.
Hello.
Also in our panelists, we have Mr. Ashish Chandrukarji and Mr. Sanjay Bhatt from the IFC network. Welcome, Sudarshanji.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks Harshita for the introduction. Sanjay ji, thank you. And thanks Franchisee India for the platform you have provided us. And thanks all the participants for your time. I am Sudarshan Vazalwar, co-founder of Laundryezy. Our founder and CEO Rajesh is also there, and he will take this discussion forward once I speak for first few minutes. As we have decided to go together on this venture, I think it's important for all of you to know about us, know something about us, our personal profile, and what we do at Laundryezy and what's our plan. So I am Sudarshan. I am 52 years of age, and since 1998, I am in business. So academically, I completed masters in polymer chemistry and then did diploma in marketing and ISO, and then working for a certain company for 5 years. I am into business. So professionally, as of now, I own a hotel called Hotel Aditya in the heart of city Nagpur. It's one of the finest budget hotels. I own a restaurant called The Palette. It's a pure veg multi-cuisine restaurant again in the heart of the city. And third, I am director of Prathamam Manpower Services, which is one of the leading placement consultancies in telecom, banking, and finance. So all three businesses are in auto mode, and I am completely into Laundryezy right now. So as far as my role goes with Laundryezy, I am into funding, handling accounts and finance, then handling social media, marketing, and the office management, and mainly recruitment, because recruitment of good staff and recruitment of skilled workers for laundry is going to be of prime importance. So something about Laundryezy at present. At present, we have 9 stores in all. So it includes 2 our own stores, then 5 franchisee retail stores, 1 franchisee commercial store, a bigger one in Akola, which can take care of the whole city, and 1 big healthcare unit in Datta Meghe Medical College, Wardha, Savangi. It's one of the biggest private medical colleges in India, and the laundry there we take care of. So as we are together and we are at 9 and aiming for 90 in next 18 months or so. So we have certain plans for Laundryezy, as now Franchisee India is there to mentor us, and all the people here to support us. So going from 9 to 90 is a big task, but at the same time, we are already gearing up for it. We have our app, which we have now we are upgrading it to make it more robust so that we can support even 200 franchisees. We are gearing up on social media platform. We are making it big enough to accommodate at least 50 more cities. So we are going big on it. We are also expanding in terms of our office space. We are recruiting more people to help us grow. And also we are trying to create, very soon, we are trying to create a school or a training school for skilled labor, so that we can have in-house skilled labor at nearby places, and also we can send the trainers to various cities to our franchisee units to take care of their own recruitment process. So this is all for Laundryezy, and we know there would be lacunas, there will be shortfalls, and with the help of all of you, we will rectify the things. Nobody can be perfect, no system can be perfect, but with all your expertise and help, we will definitely rectify the things. We'll definitely go forward and move forward, achieve our goals in terms of, not just in terms of revenue and numbers, but also in terms of quality service, which we intend to give to our franchisee partners. One more important thing, the opportunity with us for investment lies from like 18 lakh to 2.5 crore, which Datta Meghe College have done, and 18 lakh that is for a simple retail unit. And to take this discussion forward, I would request Rajesh to come and get the things moving. And thanks to you, and my humble request is to join us in our story, entrepreneur journey. Thank you so much. Rajesh.
Thank you, Sudarshan, and thank you, Sanjayji, Harshika, and Ashish for guiding us in this venture. This is Rajesh Naidu, and basically we all know that at our house, there are three people who get entry. One is the maid, one is Dhobiwala, and third is the cable guy. So I was into a cable business, basically satellite company, which is Star TV and Sony and ESPN. So I know what kind of cable and satellite home we have across Pan India. And these three guys, they know every secret of the house. So with the cable connection, I know what kind of people they are at home. And with the second line of action as of now, the Dhobi, we would get into the far better business into that. So I had covered the half of India, basically the western part of India and the southern part of India. So eastern part, the seven sister, which I have not covered. So hopefully with the franchisee India, we would be able to do that in a better position. So currently we are into retail, healthcare, and commercial laundry. We are the only one in India who would be into the shoe laundry also, the shoe laundry machine. अभी सभी लोग shoe laundry करते हैं, but without machine करते हैं. So we would be the first one to do that. And we are the first business so that people, as Sudarshan has said, the investment is from, let's say, 18 lakh to 2.5 CR. So we have the business model where we can give people a far, far, far bigger model so that they can have the revenue for that. So quickly, I'll share you through our presentation so that we can talk on that and later the question answers. So can I share the screen?
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So basically, as Sudarshan has said, we are basically, the brand name is Laundryezy, because when we write the other, laundry is synonym. So basically, when you Google it, you normally search for a laundry product. So that is how we do. About the laundry, currently we are at the state of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. We in Bhopal, we have 3. Wardha, we have 2 laundries, and Akola and Nagpur we have. Wardha is the place which is 75 kilometers from Nagpur, where we have the commercial, the healthcare laundry, which is the NAC accredited college in India. And the student strength is around 3,500, and we do around 1,20,000 clothes per month in that area. And our emphasis is more on providing the hygiene service, the 24-hour pickup and drop. That is what we aim to do now. About us, as we all know, hygiene plays a very, very important role. So the detergent we use are the best in the business. We use diversity or sites, whatever we say. And currently we are at 10,000 subscriber base, which is quite a good number. And the 60% is the repeat customers. There are some customers who are 4 to 5 years old, and they are with us now. We are also the only one in Central India who are into the iOS and Android model. Our clientele, as we know, we are based at Nagpur. So Nagpur has got 2 medical colleges and the AIMS also. So we have got the best of the clients. As we said, we do around 1,20,000 clothes from the Datta Meghe Institute of Medical Sciences per month. So what is the vision? The vision is to be the number one or the leading laundry services provider in India. Laundry is no more basically you don't require a competition. It is basically more of a necessity. जैसे आप मार्केट जाके टमाटर खरीदते हो, सब्जी खरीदते हो, वो तो खाने के लिए चाहिए, but laundry is also part of that. So and there is a dearth of good laundry in India. So we are into that so that we can provide that in a good condition. We deliver very good, consistent quality, and the TAT is very lesser than 24 hours. So what is the brand strategy? Brand strategy is to increase these categories. Let's say we have included the shoe laundry. Probably we can include the other market also. As we included the shoe laundry, there is a possibility that the revenue of the franchisee would also increase. Regarding the marketing and branding, since we were into the cable and satellite, we know who is the local cable guy and who is the local influencer. So that instead of the Google part, we can also influence with them to increase the market penetration for the particular franchisee. That is what the plan is for the brand. And as we want to grow, we want to expand through the franchisee part, or maybe we can also add the super franchisee part also in this. As we have said, our loyalty is the key, because we have customers who are since last 4 to 5 years. Reliability is very important. Reliability does not mean that we deliver on time. We deliver on time also, but as a human, we might err also. But people are with us because we do give them the refund also. So since we are into organized market, people are happy that to associate it with us because we give refund also. So that plays a very important role, because ये दुकान ऐसी है जो customer को refund देती है. ये हमारी commitment है उनको. So that is probably that we can say it is a USP. Refund देना is a USP. बाकी सब लोग कर सकते हैं. Technology आप बढ़ा सकते हो, manpower बढ़ा सकते हैं, but refund देना ये बहुत बड़ी बात है laundry में, and probably that is why we are there to stay. Our services is more, let's say we do dry cleaning, shoe laundry, sofa cleaning. We have got the best app. We are also into the technology wherein we can do a Google routing, what the Swiggy and Zomato does. So we would be the first one in India to do this. This will help us to reduce the logistic cost. That is what we aim to deliver now. So the services would increase, and so the deliverable will increase, and we hope that we will do a better job. And with the shoe laundry, I think there would be a paradigm shift in this with regard to this. So as we said, the customer segment is huge. हिंदुस्तान की अगर पॉपुलेशन 130 करोड़ है, जो बंदा कपड़ा पहनेगा और वो एक बार लॉन्ड्री में देगा, वो हमारा कस्टमर है. So as of now, we have signed up with the Indigo airline. We have got the subcontract of railways. We have got the best of institute, the best of retail customer. So what we do is we provide on premises, the commercial, we provide everything in laundry. See, we are not limited to only the retail model. We say if the customer has 18 lakh to, let's say, 5 CR also, we can give the model to him. That is the aim what we want to have with the brand Laundryezy. So what is the customer point? अभी का customer point देखेंगे तो वो धोबी वाले के पास जाता है, वो बोलता है कि प्राइसिंग उसकी बराबर नहीं है, उसको हाइजीन सर्विस नहीं है, वो ट्रैकिंग नहीं कर सकता, 7-7 दिन उसके कपड़े नहीं आते. दैट इज हिज पेन पॉइंट. रिलायबिलिटी नहीं है फैक्टर. कपड़ा जल गया तो क्या करेगा? जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि अगर कपड़ा खराब हो गया, वो ठेले वाले को, बाकी अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड मार्केट को क्या बोलेगा? वो रिफंड नहीं मिलेगा, तो उसकी रिलायबिलिटी एक क्वेश्चन में आ जाती है. सो व्हाट वी हैव डन इज देयर इज अ प्राइसिंग ट्रांसपेरेंसी, बिकॉज वेबसाइट में पर लोकेशन का, पर सिटी का देयर इज अ प्राइसिंग. देन probably since we are into a showroom, we have a proper setup. People have that trust कि भैया यहाँ पर हमारे कपड़े खराब भी हुए, खुदा ना खास्ता, so they can get the refund or whatever they want. And it is highly hygienic service, because post COVID hygiene has become the talking point now. And with the application or with the web also, you can track the process in different stages. That is what we aim to do. And we are best. Our software is best compared to the competition we have now. The tagging we do is far, far better than what others do. So what is the way forward? As we said, we are the Central India's only application-based laundry service. There are people who are either in Delhi or in South. We are centrally located. So probably the accessibility is far, far easier for us to manage people from the Central India. And we are also, as of now, targeting the central part of India, which is basically Telangana, Maharashtra, MP, Chhattisgarh, and Orissa. That is what we plan to do now. So if you talk about the market size, मैंने जैसे बताया कि 130 करोड़ की अगर लोक संख्या है, market size बोलता है, KPMG बोलता है कि 2,20,000 करोड़ का market है. And out of which the 98% are still the unorganized market. And tier 2, tier 3 city will grow exponentially. Leave the tier 1 cities, Mumbai, Pune, आप छोड़ दीजिए. So there are a lot of scope for people to grow in this market. So people would spend more money on laundry now because they do not have time, and probably the hygiene service would help them to do the services here at the laundry place. So as we say, the market is basically wherein the female gives the clothes. The target market is basically the parents who are busy and the nuclear family. And since we deliver the free pickup and delivery, the cost and the fast service. So what we feel is the target market is between the 21 to, let's say, 50 years of people who are more into a laundry service, where we would be targeting them. So untapped market, if we say there would be around 8 to 9 lakh dhobi walas, laundry walas, out of which 98% of the laundry is unorganized. There are laundries who have less than 10 workers. So basically there is a huge scope, क्योंकि एक अगर आप धोबी देखोगे वो 150 कपड़ा आयरन करेगा दिन का, स्टीम आयरन में करेगा तो 2 करेगा. So let's say and there is a machine which is into a prototype now, which do the ironing part. It is still in prototype since 2014. So every iron has to be done manually. Hello? Every iron has to be done manually, and the market would grow by 25%, which is very, very significant. As I said, hygiene would play a far, far greater role. Scarcity of water would also be a far, far greater issue. And it is a pain point wherein you have to put the clothes in washing machine, then you have to dry, and then you have to search for a dhobi wala. It's a pain point. So to minimize that, if someone can book through book through mobile app or web, we have an easier solution for them. What we can also do is we can go to their office and we can pick up the clothes from there also. So the estimated point is that since there are people who uses 32 application in the Android or iOS phone, so our scope is far, far greater, who are basically app-based laundry services. So the scope we feel is far, far greater in terms of reliability. The key growth driver is basically we have just started the Akola operation where the team member are female. It is easier to train a female member than a male, because male are only into a delivery section. So probably I think that could be a key factor. And there are a lot of floating population. Let's say Pune has got more floating population, so people might use the laundry more. And the lifestyle of post-COVID is very, very busy type. So probably that is also very important. Strong urbanization is very important because urbanization happen outside the city limit. So the laundry is not available there. So probably if someone is there in Google or who has got app, has got the stronger advantage. And as people say, laundry, the ROI is far, far better than the other business, because you do not have to keep stock It is a non-perishable item. It is non-COVID item. So we feel that laundry would see a far greater market now. So as for the franchisee developed under the franchisee FOFO model, what we provide is the best of marketing solution and the software, and we give the branding guidelines, and the rest is up to the franchisee. So we have two models basically. One is for the retail, which is without the shoe laundry, and the investment would be around, let's say, 18 lakhs, which is including the franchisee fee. And other would be the shoe laundry, which would be around 24-25 lakhs rupees. So if we compare this with the others, so we are far cheaper than this, and the ROI would be much higher. Why we are asking for more space is that we can increase the turnover. It is not possible to increase the turnover in 300 square feet area. You can only do 2 to 2.5 lakh rupees per month. But if you have a bigger space area, then there is a possibility that the revenue would go up, and there is a chance that you might get a better business. So we feel that the area should be minimum of 600. That would give us the more benefit, more revenue more. And with the shoe laundry, the market is far greater. So I feel that, let's say, place like Pune, Indore, Hyderabad, I think the market is good for them. So our model is very lucrative. We can also offer a super franchisee model based on the concentration of population per area, not with the pin code what others offer. So we can work on that also. So what we do is we select the place and we train the people on this, on the laundry product, and we do the local marketing for them also in this process. So who would be the ideal partner? Ideal partner would be basically we can target the entrepreneur who want to invest, let's say, 18 lakh to anywhere in whatever amount they want to fee. And any property owner, आजकल property सबके पास है, खाली पड़ी है, so they can start. Laundry is the only business which probably female can get involved very easily. And any investor who wants to, let's say, start a small venture, he wants to invest something on this, I think he would be a great asset for us in this. So since we have a background, myself and Sudarshan have a background on grounds, I think we are in a better position to understand this market. So what we do is we, with the help of franchisee, we select the location, because he also has some idea of that market, where to select that. We approve that. We ask him to set up the cost. We provide the training. As Sudarshan has said, we are setting up a training. We would be the only one to have a training unit as of now. As we said, we have got the best of software accounting. So the franchisee would have the delivery boy app. He would himself have a franchisee app, and he would also have a the admin app for himself. So probably if he's on the move, he can track the business on the mobile app also. Probably there are very few who provide this mobile app for the franchisee. So there is no need for him to go out. And as we said, we are working very on the marketing part, so that we get the local influencer and the digital marketing on that. So we feel that instead of Google, we would be marketing heavily on that part. Since we have a connect with the cable guys, they also run the show. So I think that is the far bigger USP we would do. Yeah. So the reason to franchisee with the Laundryezy is, I would say, we are centrally based. And with the expertise myself and Sudarshan have that, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि हम लोग घर में पहले ही जाते थे. So probably this would help us to reach. We know the cable and satellite home of India. So basically, whoever spends on internet, whoever spends on the T-bill collection, he's the guy who would spend on the laundry. So we know, we have that data. So probably we are in better position to understand the market. We are not saying we are expert, but I think we have the better understanding of the market. And since the app is very user friendly, it can be used by anyone. And the franchisee fees and the investment we are asking is pretty low. So I feel that that is one more thing. And as we said, we would be training the people. It is not that we send someone from Bihar, UP, and वहाँ पर एक आदमी रख दो, ऐसा नहीं करेंगे हम लोग. We would send our guy. We will hire people locally, or maybe female, or maybe a transgender, so that we train them locally and we do the business. So that is the vision we have to basically grow in market with the help of Franchisee India. That is how we point to do now. That is the vision we have. So thank you so much for listening to us, and hope that we can answer all your queries on this. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
thanks.
you so much, Mr. Naidu. Friends, we'll start taking up questions. And I'll request all of you, whatever queries you have on the business model, on the location, city of your interest, you can keep writing in. And we'll take all these questions live now. I have seen some questions which have started to come in. The others can also write in. Some of you have also raised your hands. I'll request all of you to write whatever you want to. And I'll give a quick summary of what Mr. Naidu talked about on the opportunity. Now, when you look at the service industry today, it is also getting organized, like the product or the retail industry became modernized, started to become, modernized 20 years back. And service industry like laundry today are part of our daily consumption. And it is also a necessary and a time-consuming task. I heard Rajeshji talk about it. The big problem solution which they are giving is one, when you look at the problem around, people don't have facilities of in-house, or I would say even sometimes in-house capability, right? Maybe to have machines, for example, professionals, they have neither time, neither they have washing machines to wash their clothes, right? And the third reason is also many of our customers or households who are using laundry, they use it or they're using external services, they use it partly. They might be washing it in-house, but they're sending outside for ironing. So on an average, people, they spend about 7 to 8 hours a week to manage laundry. And it has become a huge, pain point. On an average, we spend an average of 2,000 rupees on washing, which includes maybe the cost of the lady at home, the cost of the detergents, which is almost 200, 300 average, another 500, 700 rupees to a dhobi for ironing. And to add on to that, there's also depreciation of the capital, which is roughly, I would say, about 500 rupees of the washing machine. And in spite of having all that together, you have a machine, you have a help, you have an ironing guy at your disposal. People are unable to get convenience. They don't get the right quality. They don't get reliability, transparency, or hygiene, so to say. So it in turn turns out to be a big category to be focused. And convenience is becoming a huge priority with consumers, because we are living in an era of convenience economy, which is service centric. So overall, when you look at laundry as an industry, and Rajeshji made a mention of that at the start, there are three segments of business. One is very primitive way of washing, which is dhobi. They still are working, but I would say, looking at these services becoming organized, and also anybody who's using these services, you must also realize this is the last generation of dhobis which are doing. The next generation would never come in a business like this, right? So dhobi, which is primitive, working, but very unhygienic. Second is industrial laundry, which are big setups, factory, which have collection points in the city. And then the clothes are sent to the hub, which are washed together in batches. So which means there is mixing of clothes. And third is the most, I would say, prevalent model, which is a laundromat model, which is comparatively more hygienic, because the washing takes place at the location, right? So some of the things which I'll say on the model, which makes it interesting, it is a subscription-based model, which means that you already would reach out to a household, number of households on the neighborhood that are close by, which helps you in bringing predictability of your monthly incomes. So which means that this subscriber group would continue to grow from one month to the other month. And some of these customers would become your permanent customers. So it brings predictability because you have a repeat customer, a subscriber who takes these services as a part of daily services. Second, a business model like this is comparatively manageable. It is a idiot proof model which does not have too much of complexity of operations. It also has a low operating cost. While did we touch upon the initial investment that goes in, it also has a lower operating cost, and we'll come up to that. And the third is this is very much a neighborhood convenience business, hyper local, which means that you need to cater to maybe customer base which is within maybe under 4 kilometers of radius. So the overall requirement is about 600 square feet. And depending on the model that you choose, the investment would vary from 15 lakhs to about 20 lakhs, where additional 5 lakhs is a cost that you need to place for a shoe machine. And here I would say you need to understand the audience or the clientele that you have for shoe and the return that you get on the investment that you made for a shoe machine. And we'll talk about unit economics and also maybe a detailed understanding, Rajeshi, on the capex. I think there's an investment you talked about 15 lakhs, out of which 3 lakhs is something that is towards our franchise fees. Would you want to give us an understanding of typical investment in the machine? How many machines are we procuring? And where would the other investment, say, for example, interior cost, what would that be? And friends, keep asking questions. We'll take all your questions.
So basically, if the cost is around 18 lakh, 15 to 18 lakhs, 3 lakhs is basically a franchisee fee, and 11 lakh is around machine. Machine would be 2 Stacko machine. This is without the shoe laundry I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the steam iron table 1, and the rest goes for the interior stuff. So basically, you spend around 2.5 to 3 lakh for the interior, the licenses you want to have. So that is the cost, basic cost we do. And we can add, let's say, around 1.5 lakhs for the HR working capital.
So if we remove that, then it comes to even lesser, right? So working capital is a part of your operating expense.
Yes.
So to say.
Basically, it is around, as I said, 11 lakhs is around machine, 3 lakhs is franchisee fee, and probably 3 lakh more is for the stores setup. So that is the cost we have. We can share the breakup with.
Absolutely. Friends, we'll be happy to share that. And just for people who need to understand what a stacker means, typically a unit like this would have a washing machine and also a dryer. So 2 stackers would mean 2 washing machines. And on top of that, there is a drying machine that comes in. The cost of all these 4 machines put together becomes about 11 odd lakhs. Please. Now, Rajeshi, would you also want to maybe give an example of, and I see some competition names being put also in the Q&A. Would you want to give maybe 2 or 3 highlights that we have maybe as a differentiating proposition or an edge that we have against the competition that is there in the market? And then I'll talk a little bit on the unit economics of typical sales center can deliver, typical cost that we have on a month-to-month basis. Yes.
If we talk about competition, the market is so huge. As I said, there is a dearth of good laundry. So if we say, as I said, a normal iron wala can do only a laundry ironing of, let's say, 200 clothes. So if you take a typical society of 1,000 flat, so if we have one laundry wala is also there, so he would not be able to manage that. So competition would not affect that much. Because the market is huge. It is not, you can, in fingertips, you can say there are only 4 or 5 organized players, and we say only 3% is organized as of now. So I feel, and the differentiating part would be, the marketing part would be differentiating. And let's say if the application is good enough, and the subscription model is very important for that. So probably we are working on that. So that would give edge. But I feel instead of the competition, the market is so huge that you would not get into that.
And Rajesh, I think you did mention about neighborhood. What according to you is the ideal, neighborhood, which means a typical number of households in a neighborhood one should consider, because this is a hyper local business and also repeat customer comes in every month. So if you look at maybe a 50,000 neighborhood, ideally, how much of that neighborhood you think should be a number which a franchise partner should target? And also give some understanding of a typical ticket size per household, say maybe a household of 4 people, typical, what household average ticket size becomes. And if somebody has to target how many number of households they should be able to target in a given neighborhood.
I probably a family of 5,000 is enough. It is more than enough to service. 2,000 is what we do. Let's say in the Wardha, we have around 3,000 students. We are not able to cater to that because in spite of putting the huge. So I feel that we should focus on a limited area and try to get the maximum, the 100% out of that. And as per the ticket size varies from city to city. Let's say in Nagpur they would be spending around 2,000 per month in the laundry services. Probably Bombay would be higher. It would be around 5,000 because the rate would also go up. They would use more service because Bhopal and Nagpur, they are slightly laid back city and they have a bigger house. So probably they would not spend more on that. Bombay would be different because their rental part is higher. And the both are working, so the ticket side would vary on both this part. But I feel that instead of a kilometer part, the franchisee should focus on a particular area only.
Yeah, neighborhood, because
yes,
it is hyper local. As many households that he's able to capture, he would be able to bring in predictability in the
because that would reduce his logistic costs also. वो उसका पेट्रोल का खर्चा भी कम करेगा, जितना दूर नहीं जाएगा, जितना पास में करेगा. So probably
absolutely.
that is,
and ideally this is a neighborhood business, so most of the locations has to be closer to the neighborhood. So
yeah.
One thing, Rajesh, which I also want, and if you can explain, we want to understand a typical cost structure expense, which goes in. And friends, before Rajesh talks about it, I would say this is comparatively a low OPEX, which I mentioned when I started, because you don't have a high input cost. When I say high input cost, you don't have to be in expensive real estate. This is a neighborhood market that you have to be in. And even when you are in a premium neighborhood, you don't have to be in the prime spot in that neighborhood. You don't have to be in the front lane. You can be in the back lane. So the real estate cost is obviously not very high. Second, you don't need too many resources to man a center. Maybe 2 people should be good enough for this to be done, along with obviously the franchise partner. And also the cost of service, which is your detergents which are required, electricity, load, etc., is also not very, very high. So margin in this business is comparatively very high, which means even on a business of 2 to 3 lakhs done efficiently, one can easily make 50,000 minimum every month. So Rajesh, you want to kind of explain what I say if I do a typical sale, if you want to give an example of an average sales that we do, what becomes my rental percentage, what becomes my cost of goods, say detergents that we used, and what becomes the bottom line for a partner?
As you rightly said, you do not require the main road shop because the parking would be an issue. If you are inside the lane also, that would help us to, you get a bigger place, you get the parking space also, and because you are inside the colony, it is much easier for you to deliver. So typically the highest cost would be the HR cost. If you keep 2-3 people, so the cost would go from 50,000 to let's say 60,000. The second part would be the highest cost would be the rental part, which would be ideally in this Tier 2 Tier city would be around 25 to 30K. The electricity part would be around 3%. It is around 5 to 6,000 per month, 7,000, 8,000 per month, because if the space is bigger. So what we do is, if the space is bigger, then there is no need for you to use dryer. You can use a space also. So that saves the cost. And if you're targeting a smaller area, so that the target should be to get the maximum number of consumer, then it is far, far easier that the logistic cost goes down by 6 to 7%. So you can, as you rightly said, he can make more than 50,000, 70,000, 1 lakh per month if you do a business of around 2.5 lakhs to 2 lakh. So the expenses would be around 1 lakh rupees if we put all together. So he can coolly take home 50,000 to 75,000 per month, which is far, far greater ROI if you compare with other business. And as I said, it is, as you said also, it is a non-perishable item. So it is a service model. So
I see a lot of questions coming in. So friends, I'll also let, we have Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, who's heading the entire project along with our partners. We also have Mr. Ashish Chandrakar, who's there on this webinar. He is also heading the project and working very closely with the team on the brand side. So all your inquiries which have come in would be centrally dealt with, and we'll take some questions which I see some of them have been answered, but in the interest of everybody, we like to take these questions online and live. Sanjay, if I can request you to kindly take these questions for everybody.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. So firstly, thank you very much, Sudarshanji and Rajeshji, by giving us complete understanding about the project, about how it is working. So as we discussed, only one thing which is very important, that how we are helping our investors in two terms. One is real estate. What is the best real estate for this, and what's the marketing support which we'll be providing to our partner, especially initially 3 months, because it is very, very important to develop his market so that consumer is aware of our business services. Yes, Rajeshji.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
So basically, what we trying to say, since the investment is pretty low, so it is a very good business to do with us. And as ma'am has said, the location is not so great, not so important. It could be far away, or it could be anywhere where the logistics cost would be lesser.
Maybe residential colonies?
Yeah, any residential colony, far off colony will do that. If we can set up the unit in the college itself, institutional, we can do that. So that gets you more revenue.
With the help of local franchisee partner, we can help him to or help to get the proper location as well, and then to set up and then to recruit good people. We are always there.
Okay, great. So in terms of sport, in terms of marketing to start with, how are we developing the market?
We are going to go big on social media. That's our job first. So social media is going to be big, because every user or every prospective customer is a social media user. Either he is on Facebook or Instagram or like any social medias, Facebook. So we are going to go big on that. And about personal marketing, one-to-one marketing, Rajesh can explain better.
Since we have said we have got good connect with the cable operator, local guys. So in Akola, we have recently started the local ads, which runs on the TV, and it helps you. And we can also connect with the local influencer who has got the good marketing support there. So through that, we can promote the product or promote the franchisee in the local market. That is what we plan to do. Other than the digital marketing, we are into this. So we are good at that.
Creating a talent pool locally is going to be the key. Like we are in the process of establishing the training school. So can our trainers can go to the local franchises, help them recruit good people, and also teach them how to get new people if someone leaves in shortest possible time. So that is going to be the key. Manpower is going to be the key, and then location and marketing, we are always there.
I'll quote you some very example now. Recently, school have started, and a lot of people have gone to buy the school dress. So we are tied up with the dress wala ki jo bhi aapke yahan se kapda kharidega, hamare yahan laundry karta, he will get 10%, 15% discount. We have tied up with the sari showroom. So what we do is, whoever buys sari from there, we can offer him some discount. So that is how we do locally. So that is the type we do with the local franchisee. So he gets more revenue, more eyeball. That is what it is. And the other guy also gets the more business.
Sure. And another question is, what is our model? Are we offering FOFO, FOCO, plus is master opportunity also available, and in which cities?
We are currently now FOFO model. Basically, currently we own only 2 units, so we would be into FOFO, and as last time we have discussed, we are also would be available for the super franchisee, depending on the strength of that city or the area. We would be appointing the super franchisee based on the market survey.
Okay. Though the questions are coming from north also, do we have presence in Delhi NCR? So as we discussed that we are looking forward for new stores through franchise route, but we are right now present in few cities only. So we can put some light on our expansion plans. What are the top 10 cities we are going ahead right now to start with?
Basically, we would be happy to start with Maharashtra, MP, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, and Orissa. The reason being, we have some limitation as of now because the team is small, and we would first cater to this market. We are also getting the offer from the 7 sister state, but as of now, we have not taken. Yes, if any inquiry comes, then we would be happy to do that through Franchisee India. It is not that we are limiting ourselves, because we need to provide the manpower, then we have to search for that. So that is the reason we have limited ourselves to the central part of India. But we are happy to cater to the pan-India market over a period of time.
So say 1 to 2 months, we will be able to, sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Span of say 2 months or so, we will be able to give you a clear idea on that. Because initially, our strategy is to focus on one-to-one correspondence, so that Rajesh and I can personally focus on the franchisee partners to grow them first, to get the confidence of the franchisee partners, all market, and as well as our team, and then expand the team so that we can cater to the other geographical locations.
Okay, great. So as we are in South, we are talking about AP and Telangana as of now. Is Karnataka also part of this expansion plan right now?
Karnataka, we can go. That is not the issue, because for the Sony Pictures, I was based at Bangalore, so I have a lot of connect. But since probably, as Sudarshan said, we would require 1 to 2 months to build up the team. So yes, we would take the inquiries. We are not saying no as of now, but it will take 2-3 months to develop their market. But we'll do that.
Okay, that's great. And we also have some queries from Hyderabad already coming in. And there is one question also. What is the price of dry cleaning for a shirt and a bed cover in tier 2 cities? So what is how we are having the pricing in tier 1, tier 2 cities?
See, what we do normally is, I'll give a very simple example. The dry cleaning for shirt in Nagpur is 75 rupees, Bhopal is 60 rupees, and Mumbai is 125 rupees. So what we do is, when we, let's say, we decide the franchisee for a Hyderabad city, let's say Kukutpalli, Malaysian town. So we do a survey wherein we get the rates, because the same rate has to be uploaded on the website or the mobile application. So as per the market rate, with the confidence of franchisee, we decide the rate of the market, and then we upload the rate with his consent. That is how we do.
Correct. And what would be the support system to local franchisee? If it is from Hyderabad, are we providing the online business which is coming on application from that local city? And overall?
The point here is we are not dividing. First, we would not divide the area by pin code, because if you take Andheri East, it is a far bigger market. So the strength of the franchise is far important for us. If we define the area, then we also know we have some strength. Since we have a media background, we have some strength. We have worked there, so we know where to get the business for him. So after deciding the rate, we'll decide the market, which market he is going to work, and we know where to get the market for him, other than the digital marketing we do.
So maybe radius of 2 kilometers?
No, 2 kilometers far bigger. We are into cable and satellite. So what we do is, we know the density of the population, we know how many societies are there.
Sure.
So it should not happen कि हमने उसको पूरा 10,000 की बिल्डिंग दे दी और वो बोला मैं सिर्फ 100 लोग के घर में जाऊंगा. तो see what the if you talk about the competition, what is happening, if you give a bigger area and if he's not able to deliver, then you cannot give the area to the other guy also. So what we do is, we define the area, we give him the number of population, number of society there, and we give him a particular area so that he works on that.
Right. जैसे होता है ना संजय सर, अभी right now in Varda, we have 3,000 students, but we are not ready to, we are not able to cater even to 500 or 600 out of them. So it happens. It has happened with us. It will happen with the franchisee as well. So we will ensure once we see the capacity, right, Rajesh?
It is not about investing. We will give him, we'll give him cable and satellite home. We will give him population. We'll give him number of household. Then we'll give him the area. That is the plan we have.
All right, fantastic. So let me also bring in Ashish. So he's the key account manager. So he has his own questions. So Ashish, what to you?
So when it comes to trainings and trainings part, so what are the plans as of now company is having?
I think he's asking for training, staff training.
We are setting up a training institute now. We would be first one to do this. We have a training institute which is at a very smaller scale now. So we can cater to, let's say, 5 to 10 franchisee. But let's say we plan to have 100 or 200. So we are setting up that franchisee unit. So we train the people. Secondly, as we said, if we are setting up a franchisee unit in Hyderabad, we will have a guy there. We'll send the guy from this head office and we'll train the local guy, the females particularly, so that we do not have the crunch of the manpower. That is the major issue people feel, because there are a lot of labor which comes from UP and Bihar. Now UP is doing very well. Probably the labor would not want to go out from UP. So we need to create our own resources. So that is what we plan. Our plan is. So we'll create a hub there wherever we are opening.
Okay,
And
so
what
staff
about
recruitment would be from the franchisee side.
So Ashish ji, there
training would be from your side.
From our side, training would be from our side.
Okay.
And there will be two kind of training. One is training for getting the skilled workers, and at the same time we'll be training the trainers so that they can go to the locations, particular location, and get the good manpower, and teach the franchisee partner also how to recruit, how to get the good people, how to train them.
In fact, we have spoken to 2-3 transgender also to set up and in Mumbai and Pune where they are in good numbers and they are very loyal. So probably, hopefully, we will have one store with them.
And what about the detergents and chemical? How they will be procured?
That we outsource. As we said, diversity we have, sites we have, and we have one partner who's into manufacturing of this, and the quality is good. So probably that is not the issue, since we are already running 9 units and we have already done around 1.2 million clothes. So I think quality would not be an issue with the detergent.
So that will be provided by, with
yes
from the brand only, no? Great.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And one question on the technology side of it. So software technology which we are using, how we are supporting that way?
We have, we can say it is in-house, and we are also working on the Google routing, which the Swiggy and Zomato does. So I do not know much about the competition, but we would be, I think, the only one to have the Google routing, wherein it will tell you where to drop the cloth first and the second. So it would save more on the logistic part. So I think we would be there. And as I said, since we are into commercial also, so our would be the first commercial software for the laundry, if someone wants to use that also. So we are working on that. So hopefully by September 15, we should have everything in our hand.
And the app would be for iOS and Android both.
Yes, yes.
Sure. So I think in the interest of time, I think one message from your side to all our investors who have joined today and for others also. So from your side, before we sign up for today.
Since the Franchisee India sales force is the best sales force, and every day they launch a product. So we would need their help, your help, to guide us and to be the leading laundry brand for India and maybe outside India also. That is the only request message from our side. Sudarshan can add on to this.
I would request everyone to join us as a partner, not as a consultant. I would request Sanjay sir, Sonia madam, Gaurav sir to mentor us, and we would be more than happy to have everybody, whether it's a franchisee partner or IFCs, together. Together we should grow. That's it. Without you people, we are nothing, and with you guys, we can achieve our targets in terms of everything: revenue, quality of service, everything. So you are everything. Thank you.
So nice. Thank you very much for this message also and for joining in and presenting this great opportunity today. So we will request all our investors. We have our own toll-free number, which we will be showcasing in the message Q&A box. So please use this toll-free number and reach out to us. We will fix up your one-on-one meeting with the brand directly. We'll also see in case there is any investor who is looking forward for having a physical meeting. We'll arrange your meeting because that will be more important, wherein you can go see the complete structure, how it is working. Because I remember there was one bakery brand earlier, one investor who wanted to know, how you are baking and how you are making this complete the cake, what is the system, how it works. That's very important. That gives you a lot of confidence. So my request to all the investors, please reach out to us. We'll fix up your meeting. We'll fix up your complete travel plan so that you can go check and then we can decide. Any call which is to be aligned with the brand for further discussions, please reach out to us. Our team will further have one-on-one meeting and discussions. It can be over the Zoom because this session, I believe, is not enough and it's a one-sided. It's a digital format of this webinar. It's a one-sided only. We are not able to talk. So if you want to have a one-on-one meeting, one-on-one discussion, please reach out to us. Send your in your Q&A box also send your contact details. We have already received few. You can send us. Otherwise, you also reach out to our toll-free number so that we can align your one-on-one meeting as well. So thank you very much, Sudarshan ji and Rajesh ji, for today's your availability for presenting this opportunity, and Ashish ji also. So we will further set up one-on-one meetings with you. Thank you very much, and I'll ask Harshita to do the closing remarks from you.
Thank you, Sanjay sir.
Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, Team Laundryezy, Mr. Rajesh, Sudarshan ji, and Ashish for this wonderful presentation discussion about the brand Laundryezy. Friends, to connect directly with Rajesh ji and Sudarshan ji for more details about the brand and to start Laundryezy in your location, you can reach us on our hotline number 9717683838. Also, you can write us on feedback@franchiseindia.in. Franchise India team is awaiting for your responses to start this business opportunity in your location. Tomorrow again, Franchise India bringing a UK-based brand, Children's Inspired by Yoga program, starting with the investment of 15 lakh rupees. To know more about this business opportunity or to attend tomorrow's webinar, you can do registration link shared over the chat box. Also, you can reach us on our hotline number 9717683838. Thank you everyone for joining today's webinar. Today we'll connect. Tomorrow again we'll connect.
Thank you and best wishes. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.